Hello and welcome to Stubtown, PSU TV's review show. Today, we're reviewing The Space Between Us. Ugh.
I want to go to Mars. I wrote those words when I was 12 years old.
Mars is a planet ready for life. In 20 hours, 6 astronauts will travel to Mars, not to visit, but to live there.
Okay, The Space Between Us. Let's just right out of the gate. Junmi, is this a good movie at all?
Well, as everyone knows by now, I'm the fair, I'm the moderate one.
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, like we talked about before, props for being able to make a movie that's going to be released in theaters and all that kind of stuff, and they had some great names in there.
It's very hard to make a movie.
Yeah, and so good on them for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, the movie's not good at all.
Oh man.
I mean, they have all kinds of problems. But to give you, for those who don't know what the movie is, it's essentially a love story about a boy from Mars and a girl from Earth, and the trials and tribulations it takes for them to meet each other.
Not really though, because like all of that is resolved by the first act. I would have enjoyed a movie about that a bit more, because there would have been more about like their relationships or struggles or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like we honestly don't know how long they've been talking to each other. That's all spoiler stuff. Spoiler stuff. There's gonna be a whole list of like why. But as far as the characters go, it's very weird. They're very inconsistent, very sort of confusingly all over the place. As far I feel like, especially Asa Butterfield, sort of resets each scene for whatever that scene needs him to be. Oh man, but he does a great job conveying whatever nonsense they throw at him for that scene. I gotta give him that. Like,
that's true.
he is 100% dedicated to giving a good performance, and I kind of feel bad for the guy at this point. Like, between this and Ender's Game, he's just like the actor who looks like he grew up in space, who can't catch a good movie. Like, oh man, I don't know. And what was the I can't even remember the girl character's name. Like, I can't remember anyone's name.
Yeah, I mean, the only name I really remember is Gary Oldman, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to watch the movie. But I realized this was a paycheck movie.
Oh man, if there was any type of movie I would equate this to, it's like a 90s made-for-TV movie. Like something you would see on like USA back in the day. Like, it was just, they're just getting to plot points. The editing is so weird. They don't allow anything to have enough time to breathe, to have anything resembling impact on anything.
And I know it might have just been me, but near the end, I could have sworn I cut some errors.
Oh man, I wouldn't be surprised. It feels like this movie must have been rushed. You know, there must have been some really tight deadline for them to just be like, just go with it. Just go.
We need it out by February.
Yeah.
And because we can't make this a summer movie.
No.
It just won't hold up.
Well, it's funny, they actually pushed the release date back.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So I think that they put it all together, they screened it, and they were like, we can't release this with anything competing against it. And that's why it got dumped in February. Like,
no one's got to compete against Resident Evil.
Yeah. Resident Evil is much better than this movie. I gave a pretty nice review to Resident Evil last week, and I will repeat that. Resident Evil knew exactly what it is. It's not a good movie, but it has an identity of its own, at least. This movie, no identity, just bad, confusing. Like, every scene is so cheesy.
It is, and I don't necessarily mind cheesy.
No,
but
well executed cheesy.
When people have asked me, it's like, what is the best part of this movie? I like to tell them, well, the first 20 minutes made me think that this might actually be a space movie.
Which is a nice way of saying the movie lied to me for a bit and said it might be different from what it is. All right, we should move on to spoilers.
Yeah, we gotta move on to spoilers.
Go ahead and give your recommend, not recommend.
No. Do not spend any money on this movie. While I can't officially condone doing illegal acts, if you need to watch this movie, watch it online somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, our major bonus was that we did get into a free screening of this movie, at least. We don't usually, but this was one of those rare occasions, and if I had paid money for this, I would have been furious. Yeah, there's really nothing for me to recommend of this movie. It's not bad enough to be bad good. It's not, like, none of the characters are consistent enough to where you can latch onto one character, at least, to save the movie. There's not enough
Gary Oldman couldn't save the movie.
Yeah, there's not enough Gary Oldman, and his storyline is wow. So yeah, this is a strong not recommend. Don't see this movie. There's no reason to see this. It's manipulative. It's shticky. It's cheesy. It's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. So don't recommend. That's it for the spoiler-free section today. Remember, Stubtown is brought to you by PSU TV, a student-run organization dedicated to making video and film. If you ever want to be on the show or be on a crew, just let us know. Reach out at contact@psu.tv. That's it. We'll see you in the spoiler section. It's going to be fun. Promise.